This segment brought to you by Gutierrez Law Firm.
Hola, mi gente. I'm attorney Francisco Gutierrez and a proud sponsor of Arizona Barrio Stories. I grew up in the Anat Barrio, and I've been practicing law now since 1984. Experience really does matter. If you've been injured by someone, call me. Let's talk.
Welcome to Arizona Barrio Stories. I'm Irma, and like I always say, everybody has a story. Today we come to you from American Legion Post 41. I was here when I think I was like 6 years old on up to adult. We have a fabulous story today, and we have a special guest. Could you please introduce yourself?
My name is Josephine Herrera.
Josephine, tell me, where did you grow up?
I grew up in this neighborhood. My address where I was born is 929 West Sherman, Phoenix.
And during that era, what grade school, what high school did you end up attending?
I ended up at Grant School, and from Grant School we went to Lowell until the 5th grade when my dad, under the VA loan GI Bill, was able to buy a house in South Phoenix. So we moved up to South Phoenix, and I attended South Mountain High School. That's where I met my husband.
And this beautiful place that we are at right now, how did you get involved with the American Legion?
My father was a member from the onset of this post because they couldn't join Post 1. They ended up making this post. And that's how my father got involved, and that's why I wear this button in his honor, honoring those who served. So he was a member. My mom and him used to come every Sunday to play the guitar and sing in the Ronda Room. So we knew about this for all these years. And so when I was able to join under my husband, and I could have joined under my father also, but when my husband got out of the service, he's a Vietnam veteran, I joined the auxiliary. My sister was already a member. So she said, "You want to join the auxiliary?" And I said, "I guess." I wasn't active until maybe a year later, but that's how I came to join the auxiliary.
Now, during that time period, what type of activities did the Women's Auxiliary do or sponsor?
During the time that
when you first,
when I first started, okay, the way that I started was they needed a Miss Poppy, the little girls that represent the little flower that we make to honor veterans. And so my sister said, "Do you think Linda, my daughter, would agree to have my granddaughter serve as Miss Poppy for the Veterans Day Parade?" And I said, "Of course." So she was already a member. My little granddaughter was 5 years old. So they bought her a dress, and she rode in the parade. And that's how we got started. And every time that they need a little Miss Poppy, we would be present, whatever they needed, dinners or going to see to visit veterans. And that was the onset of my whole, even with my sister though, we were active in the community with going to sing to veterans at the VA hospital, or going to out in the community to hand out gifts to the homeless and to the kids that had less than we did. Mm-hmm. That's how we got started.
Now, have you ever held a position here?
I have. In 2009, I became the president of the unit. Before that, I was chairman, I was secretary, I was treasurer one year, and then I was elected president in 2009. So we needed to make money because how do you support your programs if you don't have any money. So my husband and I suggested menudo.
Menudo?
Yes,
Wow.
that's how the menudo project started. My husband was a cook, so we started with menudo. The menu had menudo, chorizo, I think nopales back then, but the big sellers were the bean burritos, the chorizo, and the menudo. He helped the auxiliary as the cook, and he was the junior vice commander a couple of years. So that's how we started getting involved.
Could you tell me a little bit about your homeless project?
Yes. In 2014, as a community service project, we came up with the idea of feeding the homeless. My husband suggested it because one day we were passing by on Jefferson and 13th Avenue, and we saw the city had taken down the a shelter where they could sit under the shade, and so they were sitting out in the heat. My husband said, "Why don't we go get some water and bring it back out here?" So I said, "Well, we'll do that tomorrow," which was going to be Sunday. So we went out there with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and water. The program grew because in 2015 we submitted the narrative with regards to the project to the national organization, and we won the President's Award of Excellence for that sandwich project. That year we made 2,450, I believe, homeless sandwiches.
Oh my.
Yes, and it grew because I was working at Rio Salado College, and my coworkers donated bologna, so we were able to include bologna and peanut butter and jelly and chips and what have you. So it went so well that year that we did it again the following year, and again we won the President's Award of Excellence. We're the only unit in the United States that has won the award twice.
Oh my.
And that was both under...
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, does
Thank
this
you.
program still exist today?
No. Every president picks their projects that they want to do in the community, and those were my ideas that I felt we should help the community with. So when we quit making menudo, and my husband and I quit in 2015, that program also stopped. Yes.
Now, not only were you unit president, didn't you have a state position also?
I did. I ran for office in I don't remember, but I went up the chairs. I was first the department chaplain, and went up through chaplain, first vice president, and eventually department president. Yes.
Now, 2022, what is it you do now?
At the present time, I am the one of the co-chairs of the National Junior Program at the national level.
And if somebody out there is viewing this and they want to become involved in the auxiliary, are there any prerequisites?
You have to be a wife or a spouse of a, because now we're not only a women's organization. As of 2019, I believe we are, they accept the spouses of women veterans. So they they qualify that way. And they can be a wife, grandmother, daughter, and granddaughters of veterans.
Is there a fee? Dues?
Yes, there is. At the present time, our unit is charging $30 for a senior member, and a junior member, $12.
What would you say to somebody that was kind of iffy about joining? How would you get them to join?
You have to have the passion, first of all, in order to be in this organization. You have to care about the veterans that have served. There has to be a passion. You just can't just say, I want to join because I want to be able to go to the Ronda Room. You have to have a passion to honor the people that came before and helped us be free like we are.
I want to thank you for joining us today. Thank you for your dedication, and thank you for your passion for this organization. I'm sure there's many out there that they have roots within this post, and
Yes.
hopefully you'll gain some more members.
Oh, hopefully that would be nice, because we have so much to give. so much to offer, especially to our veterans. Like I said, my husband is a disabled Vietnam veteran, and I think they deserve all of our support. And yes.
I want to thank you,
You're
and
welcome.
I'm
Thank you.
hoping there's somebody out there that this will resonate with them and they
Let's hope
will
so.
consider joining.
Great. Thank you.
I
Thank
want
you.
to thank you for viewing today's episode. Maybe you have roots in American Legion Post 41 or the auxiliary. You might want to consider joining. Please find your passion. This might be your passion, giving back to the community. Thank you for viewing today from Arizona Barrio Stories from the American Legion Post 41 Women's Auxiliary. Thank you. We'll see you again.
Hello, my name is David Adame, President and CEO of Chicanos por la Causa. Today, I would like to announce our brand new exciting partnership with Arizona Barrio Stories. Arizona Barrio Stories is a key part of our community and in line with what we believe in, restoring Chicano history and making sure that we continue to celebrate Mexican traditions, history, family, and culture. Arizona Barrio Stories will play an important role in bringing you important stories about Chicanos por la Causa and the founders who helped build Chicanos por la Causa, but also other key important stories about our Chicano community here in Arizona. We look forward to a wonderful partnership and thank you for your continued support.